we picked up a boat for down there at the coast, and got a really good deal on it, hopefully. I say hopefully. Haven't got to take it out and test it yet, other than, you know, hooking it up in the driveway with the hose and stuff, and had him put it in gear and a few things like that before we bought it. But one of the things was the trailer, but once we get it down there, we only have a couple blocks to go to the boat dock, so I don't really care. But here's what we're working with. This is one of the cross members here, and a few of the bunks are kind of messed up too. Those should be okay. Those will be fine for a couple more years. But this is what I'm worried about. I don't know if you can see that right there. On the other side, it's just as bad, I think. Okay. So the back's not so bad. It's okay. It has started to rust, but I guess they sprayed it with some kind of black stuff. Maybe it's that rust treatment or something like that. But this is the only one I'm really worried about, because we do have a 2-hour drive to get down there. So I was going to put this on there, but I got a different idea. So this is what I did. I held this board up there against the side, and then I had my wife just trace the shape of it so that we could, I'm just going to cut a piece of angle iron out of this 2x2 angle iron that I have, and then I'm going to just cut it on the downside. So it's right here, but I'll show you in a minute. But I'm just going to cut it. So I'm going to have this down. You don't want to put your angle iron like this. It'll collect water and it'll start rusting real quick. So I'm going to cut it with the side. I'm just going to cut out a piece on the back, so that I have just the piece, the top portion. So I'll be cutting it back here, and then I'll spread that apart, kind of like the opposite of what you would do if you're going to make a shelf bracket. So anyway, then I'll just form that up to be the right size here. It's 4 foot long, should work. I'm going to form that up, and then I'll weld a brace to reconnect the piece that I cut and split apart a little bit, so that'll be strong again. Then I'm going to take it out there, and I'm just going to use some of those structural metal building screws. They're designed for wind loads and everything else, so I'm going to use about 6 of those just to get me down there. Right now I don't want to do anything else. I'm not going to be welding under the boat or anything like that. So I'm just going to do this for a real quick patch job until I can get time. Next spring, probably. Right before it gets, nice, when it's raining a lot and that kind of thing, I'll probably go ahead and jack the boat up and put it on some bunks and stuff down there and some cribs, make some blocks and just set it up down there. Bring the trailer home one weekend and just redo all of the portions that are rusted bad, grind them out and patch all of that up and get it back into pretty good shape. I think I can do that. I'll probably buy me some rectangle tube and just kind of replace them, as well as, even if I just cut them out, I might even cut the old ones out and replace them to the sides. The sides seem pretty good, even on the bottom portion. One of the issues is there's spray foam all over in that. So wherever there's a little hole, it doesn't dry, and I don't know if they tried to patch holes with spray foam, but anyway, that's, it's porous and it just collects the water, and you can tell that's where it's rusting a lot. So I'm going to need to get that out of there. But that's next year. If the boat turns out great and it works really well and all that kind of stuff, like I said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to paint it in my Shrek green and put me one of my logos on there and some stuff. So I'll just do all of that while I have it off the trailer, because it'll be easier to do, and then I can get under there and weld and things like that. But let me show you how I'm going to fix this real quick. I need to cut this piece up, yes. So this piece here. 24 inches right there. just want to go enough where it will all sit inside of my markings. That actually looks pretty good there. I'll move that over to there and to there. It's pretty centered. That doesn't quite come all the way down. Actually, I think I want it a little bit more towards the top. So I'll come down a little bit. Down a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So that's where I'm going to put it. Let's go right here. So, yep, it fits just right in between the bunks and everything. So I think we're good to go ahead and weld that down. Let me get me a little piece for right there. Let me just cut him off a little bit, make him prettier. But he'll work. There we go. I'm gonna call that good. Whew, okay. Boy, 4 of those holes were hard to drill down here. Anyway, I decided to put bolts in it instead of those screws because they just broke off when I hit the galvanized portion. So I had my wife go, as always, the parts fairy go and fetch stuff for me. She's great about that. Also, when I busted into this hole right here, this first one just gushed out water. It's kind of windy today, so it's drying up after I went and waited for the bolts, but there's still quite a bit of water. You can see a few drips right here dripping down like that and that. So it's, I think someone at one point in time, they put a bunch of this spray foam all over in here, this stuff. And it's not even the white window kind, it's that very porous, so it probably just soaks up water like crazy. So I'm going to pick that out of there, at least where it'll drain, once I get the trailer or the boat off of there. I am not going to paint this right now, but I did buy some of the, well, she did, some of that galvanizing compound stuff, so that I can paint it when we get it off the, you know, I'll just tie it up to the dock real quick, run up here and spray this down real quick, and take this off with some, and spray it down also, and get all this old rust and everything sprayed pretty well, and then I'm going to call it good. until I, like I said, maybe over the winter when it gets really cold, I may take it off and redo the whole trailer and fix it up nice, paint the boat and do all that. But for now, this should get us down the road and we'll be in good shape. I'll show you the final product here when I get it finished and bolted up. Just got me a couple washers, lock nut, and a bolt for each one, and it should hold it up there pretty tight after I get it down.